All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. It's the second half of Rocktober 2025. We got a lot going on. We got Pluto's already gone direct. That's big. We got Neptune about to roll back into Pisces. That's big. I like that. I like Neptune. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not hating Neptune in Aries per se, but I like Neptune in Pisces. I mean, it's very dreamy. And this pre-shuffle kind of reflects a lot of that. I think that's going to be a dominant energy that's starting to kind of flow in a little bit. We've also got the Earth moving into Scorpio energy. I refuse to say the Sun because, I mean, all due respect to early astronomers, things do not revolve around the Earth. The Earth is moving into the Scorpio part of the sky. Energy, the Sun is right where it always is. Also, you got to keep in mind with the Sun, if you fancy yourself an energy reader, keep in mind with the Sun, study some astronomy. Keep in mind that the Sun is a very dynamic energy. It spins several different speeds on several different axes. Okay? It's very, very dynamic energy, so it's always changing. That'll alter your perspective on the astrology quite a bit. Okay? Keep that in mind. Because the astrology seems to put it as a static energy, and that's not what it is. That being said, whatever. Hey, it's my student right here at the top. There you go. I just helped out future energy readers. Gave you a little place to go. Study astronomy. Become an astrophysicist. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Well, the surface energy talks about this. We got dreams in here. I'll skip to it. We got dreams way in the back. 10 of Cups, bookending the student, the Page of Pentacles. It's the in-between that we've got here. Let me just lay it out for you. It's pretty literal. This is the Page of Pentacles crossed by the 10 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. This is straight up, you don't know what you got till it's gone. It's straight up, you don't know it's happening in the world, it's happening in the soulmate cycle. It's happening to somebody attached to you, right? You don't know what you got until it's gone. The thing is, you've got to have the strength that once you see you want it back, once you see what you've lost, you've got to go get it. The human nature tendency, especially with the DM side of the soulmate cycle, is to fall into a deep depression. Oh, woe is me. Start hitting the bottle. Well, I guess it's over, and give up the fight. You got to have the strength for the fight. You got to fight to get back what's gone. Somebody attached to you is. This is a big deal in the world right now. In the societal energies, this is what's going on. See, here's what happens when we take this away. But right here, in the soulmate cycle, somebody's realizing, somebody feels like you might be gone. That's their perception. Feels like it might be over, or they've learned what they did to fuck this up with you. If it's somebody you're already in a relationship with, could be a runner, could be a family member who realizes it's not worth losing you over a petty issue or over who you're with or whatever. Could be somebody on their side saying the same thing. Maybe there was their family didn't want you to be a part of it. That's the case for a few people watching, I'm sure. Those people come to the sense it's not worth losing our son or daughter over because we don't like so-and-so. I don't know. It could be that. The strength is there. It's up to us whether we take it or not. But the dreams can be had. We can start giving to it again. We can have back what we lost. But there's somebody attached to you is learning a very, very hard lesson, and you don't know what you got till it's gone. I'll tell you what, big time. Do they have the strength? I have increasing faith in the soulmate cycle, in the DMs and the soulmate cycle. My faith is increasing. The DMs and the soulmate cycle are starting to come around, starting to wake up, starting to realize, there's a lot of contradictions in their life. And I think they aim to fix that. The strength card would indicate it's there for the taking if they want it. It's a major arcana. So somebody here has a dream, and you're their dream. You're their dream, and they've realized that it's not there. That lion's holding one of the roses from the 2 of Cups in the deck. Let's see where we go, right? Let's see. Shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, You're meant to find it. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. It'll take your various runners different time frames to figure shit out. They're slow to learn. They're a little slow on the DMs in this soulmate cycle, which make up the majority of the runners, that Burger King energy, that fire energy, that King of Wands, a little slow on the uptick. a little bit. Just a bit. They gotta stick their hand in the meat grinder 5 times to figure out what it does. You know what I'm saying? Me, I can figure it out before I put my hand in there. I imagine a lot of you can too. All right, let's go. It's called a meat grinder. I mean, right off the top, right? I mean, my hand is technically meat. No, I don't think so. In this case, it's in the soulmate cycle. It's probably the heart. All right. Let's see where we go here for the second half of Rocktober. There's a lot of that. Neptune moving back into Pisces is a big deal. Of course, I'm going to pull on it, but part of that energy is going to show up here. It's going to blend nicely with Pluto direct in Aquarius here. You know, it really is. That's a deep energy, man. That is some dark, deep shit, let me tell you. Knight of Pentacles right here. Card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? It's a stopped energy. I don't know what it means yet. We're here because somebody stopped in their tracks. Somebody's focused on you. Somebody's realigning toward you. I don't know. Somebody's stopped. It's just a stopped energy. It's a deer in the headlights. All right. Maybe they realize it's gone because they could have acted faster. I don't know. I don't know. King of Cups is after the cut. I think what's happening right now, somebody might be dreaming about you. Dreams right now are very important, especially as Neptune rolls back into Pisces. There's a lot of clarity with Neptune retrograde, and as it rolls back into dreamy Pisces, I think you're popping up in somebody's dream. I just feel it as a dreamy energy. I feel somebody's feelings for you are reigniting. And it's like this. I'm going to exaggerate just so everybody understands, but this might be your exact story. I don't fucking know. Just catch my drift. Somebody cast you off thinking they didn't need you. I won't need you in the future. Don't worry. Goodbye. I don't want anything to do with you. Bye bye. And now those feelings have been reignited. And now they're scrambling, stopped in their tracks to figure out what the fuck am I going to do now, right? It ties to the cut cards back up the pre-shuffle that you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? If you're short-sighted, you'll throw it's an old saying, you'll throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? And that's kind of what's been happening. We're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's what I said in the Pluto reading around the 3D energies around this person. It's not what they're doing, it's how they're doing it. It's a bit of, whoa, talk about exaggerating. We got to chill a little bit, right? Somebody here probably cast you out. Probably figured you couldn't be part of their life anyway, whatever, bye-bye. You know, they burned a bridge, we might say, and now they're regretting that. Now they got to figure out, they're clamoring to find what's left of the bridge and try to put it back together. That Knight of Pentacles was a stopped in the tracks energy. That's going to be very interesting. I'm not sure if they make a move in this reading or not. They might. But at the very least, somebody about to learn something, a valuable lesson. All right, let's go. Be very thorough with this energy. This energy that's attached to you, is this I'm not asking you, I'm asking the energy around me. Is this for the majority of people a fucking love interest, or is this a family thing, or what is this? It feels, if it's a family thing, you're very close to this person. I will tell. Oh look, I got my answer. Just look at that. It flew out, and it flew out on the deck. It's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. It flew out on my chest with the Ace of Cups. No, this is a lovey-dovey thing. Okay. All right. Well. All right. I'm gonna keep shuffling. That was just an answer to my question. That's all. That's how you get them. You know. That's why I asked. So for the majority of you, this is a lovey-dovey thing. All right. This is somebody who may have gone for greener pastures. It could also be somebody new, a new love who passed you by because you were taken or they were taken, and now they're not taken, but they feel like too much time has passed. It could be any of that and more, okay? Just to do some of the lateral thinking for you. It could play out 1,000 different ways. But yeah, I got my fucking answer. Okay. All right, let's go. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. It came back. That's really important. all of a sudden now, oh shit, you know what? I cast out Steve's viewer and now I want him back. Shit, I didn't think of that. You know, it's just short. Somebody did something short-sighted. This king, very short-sighted sometimes. Very short-sighted sometimes in certain contexts. This is one of them. Somebody did something stupid. Somebody said, well, I want this. And Steve's viewer's got to go if I'm going to have this. But, you know, you got to, I always tell people, take the long view, especially in love. And love is very hard in the long view, with taking the long view. If you're not high vibration, you get caught up in it. And you take a very short view, right? We've all done something stupid. We've all had the equivalent of the bang in a bar parking lot, right? You wake up the next, or something you did on emotion, on a whim, could be an emotional purchase, where you wake up the next morning and you go, what the fuck did I do? And where the fuck is that receipt? Right? And you can't find it, and you finally find it, and it says no returns, right? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of that. That's what's going on here. Oh, fuck my ass. And I tell you what, I'm spot on. We didn't know what was under this while I was talking. We did not know. It's the devil. I said, go with it. It's what I said. Somebody here was very short. This is an energy of the devil that makes you very short-sighted. Throwing out the baby with the bathwater. That's what somebody did to you. Okay? All right, let's go. Long view. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's the 3D. These are so similar to my offline readings. It's ridiculous. Right here's the 3D energy. I don't even use these cards. That's the thing. I use different decks. I've got my crazy town animal deck that I use offline, which is just too spooky to bring out here for the public. 3D energies around this person. Their soul is here. Hidden energy. Message from the universe is here. Red with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. This person could still, especially with the devil here, he's real good at talking people into things. You know, well, what's done is done. This was the excuse this devil might make. I'm not going to stand up and fight. This devil might cancel out that lion. Maybe that lion from the pre-shuffle don't feel like eating goat. You know what I'm saying? And the goat gets away. It could cancel it out and say, well, what's done is done. We make that excuse all the time. We let things ride. Things we could fix. People we could stop from leaving. All kinds of things that we could fix. We just, well, it is what it is. You know, we just let it ride. Now, this devil could talk them into that. I can't predict free will. All right? But I'll clarify everything through some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. And I know they're sweet. And I'm not afraid to say it, unlike this person. Okay, let's see where we go. Right, ooh, what do we get? Let me get a couple of these off the table here. Just you know what? We just cleaned this thing, and now it's getting all fucked up again. All right, anyway, energy around your connection. Let's go. 6 of Swords. Your connection, I have good news. Your connection is fine. It is. It's a minor arcana card. Your connection with this person, your connection is a ball of energy in the middle. Think of it this way. You two each plug into it on either side. I'm not talking about you or them. Or you might be like, Steve, I hate this fucking person. Fuck this person. I get you. But the connection, the energy in the middle, it's fine. It's seeing a rejuvenation, if you will. It's moving on. It's been in a choppy period. It is now moving into a smoother period. There's an opportunity because of that for each of you plugged into it to smooth it out or reconcile with yourselves individually. Right? There's a chance. That Page of Pentacles that we started with in the pre-shuffle is hyper important. And I don't, and that's bigger. That is a bigger phrasing for me than big time or major or mega. Hyper important. All right. There's a lesson here. The strong indicator on the DM side, the lesson is you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Yeah, I mean, I often use the analogy of crashing parties. I used to like to crash parties when I was younger. We used to do it. My friends and I would go crash somebody's party. You do. You go in, you crash the party, you drink their booze, you have their fun, you have whatever. But you don't burn the house down too, right? The house was fine when we left. You know, the worst we get is yelled at by somebody's dad. We don't get the cops and the fire chief showing up. You know, it's a bit of that. Somebody here cast you out. There's a lot of that going on in the energy. Somebody here cast you out, though, and now they need you. The good news is the energy is fine. The bad news is, I don't know, maybe there is none, maybe you're not interested anymore. I don't know. I would give this person a shot anyway. I don't know, because you don't know what you've got till it's gone applies to you too. And it might apply after the fact here when you cast this person out and say, no, I'm not interested. I'm not going to talk to them again, Steve. Well, you might come to regret that later. Remember, there's no time in the energy. It's timeless. So this might be future influence for you. So it's now for them, but future for you if you make a certain decision. So I'd like you to consider, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It couldn't hurt you to hear what this person has to say. Right? Okay. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just trying to help. All right, sharing the benefit of some experience, why people in my life come to me for advice. I don't know why they come to me last after everybody else has fucked them up, but they always do. All right, here, three. Why did I say 3? Why did I say 3? It's not a 3. It's an 8. Oh my God, 8 of Wands. Somebody here. Well, it feels like a 3 of Pentacles. It's an 8 of Wands that feels like a 3 of Pentacles. I don't know. 3D energies around this person. That's probably why I said 3. I don't know why that energy feels like that. What's their soul energy here before I talk about this, because it flows from here to here. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. 8 plus 4 is 12. 3 goes into 12 4 times. There's a bit of that. This energy flows here to here. I wasn't too far off on my math. This book ends this as well. Something's ending in their life. Somebody needs you. Somebody here has said some things they can't take back in their life. These two add together. The numerology is in play here because of my Freudian slip. These two add up to a 10, right? 4 plus 6 is 10. That 10's of the end dead end that lead to a new beginning. Your connection is an end-to-end dead end. There's a new beginning coming because somebody here has made some changes in their life. Somebody said some things they can't take back. That covers this. The 4 of Wands in the soul, that's a new beginning for you guys. Somebody wants to try again, and they're likely to tell you, I got an 8 of Wands down the middle, and I got blue, I got throat chakra right here. Now, again, this could be a family member for you. This could be a long-lost runner. It came up as love when I asked the universe, right? The lovey-dovey love kind of a thing. But it could also be somebody new that missed an opportunity to ask you out because neither of you were single or something along those lines. I don't know. But somebody's been a bit lippy. Okay, I'm going to tell you, they're likely to talk to you. This is good for you if you're waiting for communication or wanting it. You shouldn't be waiting, but it's because your final outcome is red with the 8 of Wands. So already in your final outcome, you've got an 8 of Wands. All right, so that's good. All right, stop fucking spinning. All right, message from the universe to you, probably to you. Red with the 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Your connection's been going through a period of healing. I want you to think of somebody healing in a hospital bed, right? They're healing up. The hospital says you're gonna be on bed rest for a couple of weeks. You know, that kind of a thing. You know, even something simple as having your appendix out usually can be up to 6 weeks of healing with that. You know, always amazes me on TV shows, somebody goes and gets their appendix out, and like they're leaving that day, they're back to work, they're doing construction and all kinds of stuff within a day. That ain't, no, no, that ain't the case. But you know, imagine somebody on bed rest, right? You're going to be 6 weeks before you're ready to go. Your connection, that energy in the middle, has been on bed rest. It's now coming out of the hospital. It's ready to go. It's ready to do. It's been I said it was a bit of rejuvenation. It is. Okay? So it's been blocked. I don't know if it's by the universe or just by circumstances, but usually those circumstances are put in place by the universe, by the energy around us. It's been blocked by a certain energy. Recovery would be an energy. It's now unblocked. It's now ready to flow, which explains the communication. It does not explain how this person's been a bit lippy in their life, but I think they got lonely. I feel a lot of loneliness here. I don't have a card that backs it up. Maybe the 5 of Cups from the pre-shuffle. I don't know. But I do feel somebody's lonely. Okay? It might be you. You might say, well, I'm lonely, Steve. I got it. Yeah. I mean, really, really, really deep, like hitting the bottle. Kind of, you know, I'm not sure they are. Don't take me literally, but, you know. Okay. I mean, if you're lonely, I'm here. You can watch Steve Love Tarot. You know, I'll always yap in your ear. Anyway, final outcome for you. Oh yeah, I took a peek. We've been talking about tens, haven't we? Like your connection here adds up to a 10. Their soul and your connection are read together. It's a 10. It's dead, but it's coming back. Here it is. It's exact. I'm exactly right. I'm spot the motherfucker on. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10 in the major arcana. Okay. You and somebody are about to should I say about to? I don't know. Your connection. I don't know physically they show it. They might. I can't control free will. But your connection is about to go through a huge transformation. It's about to come back to life at the very least. Perhaps you start feeling it again. They start feeling it again. You will feel their energy coming towards you. I will tell you that. Somebody attached to you has realized you don't know what you got till it's gone, and they want to turn that around. Your final outcome is a chance to turn things around, smooth things out, have a chat with this person, have a happy new beginning if you want. The opportunity is there. The energy provides an opportunity. It's up to your free will whether you do it or not. But listen, take my word for it. Listen to me now, believe me later, hear me some other fucking time. I don't care. I would hear this person out. The phrase, you don't know what you got till it's gone, is running all the way through my offline reads, this read. It's fucking everywhere. Okay? Throwing the baby out with the fucking bathwater. Do not kick this person away thinking, well, I don't need you now. Bye-bye. You may, down the road, want to talk to this person again. Okay? Be very careful about that. All right? But do what you want. I mean, again, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I did not know this was here. I swear to you, I did not. Randomly at the bottom of the deck we're going to clarify with, right, the Light Seer, is the Page of Pentacles, which is where we started. It's that student, I swear to you. A new perspective. Somebody's got a new perspective. And it's judgment. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Same thing, and it's coming back. It's coming back. There's the tower. Right there. Look at that. Look, I swear I did not know. I just picked it up. All I did this morning was move it. It usually sits here. I moved it to here, and I grabbed the animal deck. That's it. Unreal. All right, let's go. Let's clarify. Six of Swords. Holy shit. All right, let's go. Anytime in life you cast something out or someone out, be sure you're taking the long view. And my point is, it's very easy emotionally, as I said, when emotions get involved, to only think short range, to be very short-sighted. Emotions tend to cut it off, you know. Anger, guilt, rage, jealousy, all of that, you know. It tends to make you very short-sighted. It's why revenge isn't a very good or useful energy. It tends to be a very short-range energy, right? So maybe somebody was taking out something in the soulmate cycle here. It's very common for somebody to take out something someone else did to them on you. It's very common in this soulmate cycle. So that's a short-range energy. That's throwing the baby out with the bathwater, right? It's what it is. Let's go. Six of Swords. King of Cups. How about that? Overall energy, King of Cups. King of Cups after the cut. King of Cups right there. Somebody's ready to talk. Somebody's ready to talk. Somebody attached to you who hasn't told you how they felt is ready to talk. They now, all of a sudden, what did I say? All of a sudden the feelings for you are reignited. All right, they chucked you. I feel like this is somebody that just said, well, we don't need to ever talk again. We don't need to ever bang again. We don't ever need to be together again. I'm gone, right? Or I got to stay with so-and-so, and I'm just going to need to cut you out. This is somebody that cut you the motherfuck out. Well, either directly or sort of kind of ghosted you, kind of, right, sort of a thing. It's just the feelings have reignited. They realize that they made a mistake. You don't always get to come back from that. It is up for you. I'm just encouraging you to be a little bit lenient here. Throw some of that Empress empathy in here. You don't have, I just don't want you to be short-sighted because you're emotional and you want revenge. You know what I'm saying? I just got done talking about how short-range revenge, guilt, all of that is. Why is guilt short range? Well, guilt is short range because you might get back together with somebody because you feel sad. Oh, yeah, you're back. Oh, and so passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then you feel guilty if you cast them away. You get the sympathy going and you get together with them. But that wears off when they start acting like a douchebag, right? That wears off real fast. All of a sudden, what did I do? I don't want you to be in, I want you in your life to be in a position of, oh shit, what did I do? As little as possible. That's all right? And by making you aware that when emotions get involved, we get very, very short range in our thinking. I'm doing that because a lot of people don't even realize that. You can stop yourself. Before you react emotionally in any situation, pause. Give yourself a moment to just pause. Just look at the emotion. That's all. Doesn't have to be long. I'm not talking about she's just standing there for 20 minutes. I don't know, is she broken? Is she dead? No, I don't mean 20 minutes. Just pause for a couple of seconds, all right? Chill out. You don't need the people around you thinking you're crazy. What's on top? She's just stood there for 20 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Right, here we go. Knight of Swords. Somebody's ready to talk. Somebody's ready to talk. Get some masculine energy. Why is the Knight of Swords here? It's not always representative of that, but it is today. Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. I think it was one of the cards in our pre-shuffle. I'm pretty sure anyway. Somebody ready to talk. It takes two to tango. I got one ready to go. You're going to decide with your free will if you are. All right? I think also I could read it this way. I get talking here. I've already explained to you about why you should maybe at least entertain them. It's up to you. But I will say on one side, at least one side is ready to go. All right? The masculine side of this is getting lit in this energy in the second half of the month, especially as Neptune rolls itself back into Pisces. Let's talk about the Eight of Wands. Let's go. Let's stop fucking around. All right, here we go. Eight of Wands. Hey, I like to give you a good, thorough reading. Hey, it is what it is. I'm a very thorough person. There we go. You'd be surprised how many people complain about that online. But offline, never got any complaints about being a thorough person, let me tell you. Eight of Wands. What do we get here? People are that's why I'm against shorts. I really am. I hate it. I don't like what TikTok does. I don't like any of that stuff. The internet's been bad enough for our society and its attention spans, and now you got videos that are people can't even see. They got like ants in their pants. They can't sit still. If the video runs longer than a minute and a half, they're freaking out. Oh my God! It's like, oh my God! All we're doing is shortening an already short attention span. Isn't it? Too much emphasis on short-sighted. That's why we're throwing babies out with bathwater all over the place. Right here, Eight of Wands crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. It's what I said. It's what I said. Somebody's been lippy. Somebody's getting, just in the 3D, I already explained, I took a big deal of taking this and moving it over, doing the math and talking about your connection, but in their life, somebody's being lippy. Somebody is saying some shit that they can't take back. And they're talking to people in their life. And they're talking themselves right out of it, too. I think they're a little bit of short-sighted, throwing the baby out with the bathwater in their world as well. I see that a lot. In this soulmate cycle, in these readings. What's on top? The Two of Cups. Somebody's saying they want something better, they want something else. Somebody's moving forward with what feels right to them. I believe that's your connection. Why would it feel right to them? Well, it's represented by a Six of Swords here. It's only minor arcana because it's up to their free will, each side, whether you guys do anything. But your connection does feel, it's running good. It's like a car that just came out of the shop and it's running just right. It's unreal. It's nice. It's really good. Or a person just come out of the hospital and is running just right. Right? Why is the Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Again, though, Freudian slip, but yeah, it's a Two of Cups. They're going after what they want. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. I said it was you, and I think it's you. It's you. That's your energy. Somebody wants your connection is making them feel warm and fuzzy. But again, I think they blew you off. I think this is somebody who didn't think they'd ever need this or want this or whatever, and now all of a sudden it's coming back. All these cards are doing is backing up my energy read. I've already given you the energy read. That's it. I mean, that's why I throw the cards, because they have impact. It's all there. It's the same fucking thing I said. I think the connection is making them feel really good. I think they feel really bad. I think they're still being short-sighted, though. I think they feel some lonely. I've got a deep loneliness here, and that can only invite guilt energy to come in. It can. Feel bad. I think we had a 5 of Cups and a 9 of Swords together in the pre-shuffle. I mean, 4 of Wands. Why is it here? That's what I'm shuffling on. I mean, 5 of Cups and a 9 of Swords. 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords is somebody pacing the kitchen and drinking and feeling guilty and feeling sad and anxious all at the same time. It's crossed by 4 of Swords. That guilt sort of is here. It's somebody who wants to heal a rift with you, but it's somebody who, as they're doing nothing, is really feeling the fact that, this is the soul, that they did nothing about something that would have been great. Okay, I get that. You don't know what you got till it's gone. That's the theme. What's on top? I'll probably title this reading that. Somebody's realizing they don't know what they got till it's gone. It's a lot of somebody's realizing that. But I mean, yeah. 7 of Wands. Again, what they kept at bay. Somebody thought they were okay. They were wrong. Somebody felt like they were all right. They're being shown that it's not. Why is that here? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody did nothing. It's all an energy. The base energy here of the 4 of Wands, which leads to somebody who wants a new beginning with your connection. Which also leads to somebody getting lippy and maybe ending a marriage because your connection is making them feel good. It could be, or ending a situation or changing their life. Somebody definitely wants back in on something that they just didn't want before. They kept it at bay. They pushed you away. Whatever. These are red with your connection. Right? They held on to your energy the whole time. I'll tell you that. It's probably why you're watching tarot readings, and they keep showing up in it. Right? All right. Here we go. Sometimes you'll do that. Sometimes you'll be watching. This could be a person you're not even coming to watch a reading about. You don't know. I don't know. I'm not the warlock on the hill. I don't control what comes in here. Sometimes you watch a tarot reading about somebody. You want it to be about something or something you're about to do, and some person just keeps showing up in it all the fucking time. Even somebody who's long gone. It's because they're holding on to your energy. All right? And the moment that the 5D realizes, oh, there they are, and I've got a medium to talk to them through, it sends their energy through. Happens all the fucking time. 9 of Wands. Why is it here? So that's why I always tell you, don't think you know who this is for. This could be for somebody that you don't even care about anymore. It could very well be, man. I'm telling you. Watch out. I'll tell you what. Here we go. This flipped out of the deck. It's the 4 of Swords reversed now. It was upright crossing over here. It flipped out while I was shuffling. The bottom of the deck is Justice crossing the 9 of Wands. You can be happy here. This is a message for you. You can be happy here in some way, even if you don't see it. Take a longer view if you don't see it, right? Be careful about the short view. But you can be happy here, provided you don't do nothing. I know, like a double negative going on. Provided you do something, all right? If you decide not to do anything, there is not a void energy here. There is an energy that needs to be used. All right? It will. Think of it like grocery shopping with my wife, where she buys a big pile of the reduced for quick sale, need to sell fast bread, and I end up with a pile of fucking bread on the counter that like a game show that I got half a day to eat. You need to eat these 6 loaves with it by tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest. Or they're gone, right? And what happens if they're gone? What? Okay, so we're going to be the ones who throw out the store's garbage? I mean, I don't get it. Why didn't they, why am I taking out other people's garbage? At the end of the day here, it's an energy that needs to be eaten like bread. It needs to have something done with it. If you don't, it's going to go bad. It probably, and I think I said this in a recent reading, I don't remember what, I remember saying, I don't think this opportunity will come back around again with this person. I don't think this specific opportunity with this specific person will. All right? This is one of those situations where you don't get it back so easily. All right? So somebody may have realized that what you don't know what you got till it's gone. There's an opportunity to bring it back, right? And if they seem to be taking it, but if you don't, make sure that you're aware of what I said of you don't know what you got till it's gone, because you won't get another chance. So you might as well hear this person out, right? All right. Things are easy to take away. This applies to societal energies or even here. Things are easy to take away. They're very difficult to put back. They very rarely get put back. So, same type of thing here. So keep that in mind. Why is the Four of Swords reversed here? The Lovers. Yeah, there's a big chance here. This connection's been sort of marked. This is that chosen thing again. This connection's been kind of marked by the it's a card that used to be called the Choice, but it's major arcana. It's the energy around us, the universe making the choice. This opportunity is provided to you by God's source, the universe itself. It really is. It's a big deal, especially with justice crossing there. And underneath it is the Fool. I think the universe's way of saying here with these two major arcanas, I know it may not. Some of you may not even want to address this, but you'll be glad you did. Okay, all right. So the fickle old gal universe is taking the long view for you. All right. Don't get distracted by what they did before. All right. Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The final outcome. I don't know. Let's take a look. There it is. It's what I told you. I told you around this card, I think I mentioned the Empress. There it is. It's the Empress at the bottom. I'm not even going to make a crack about how great her tits are. I'm not. Because I said it. I said it at some point about using your empathy. I don't know. I may have said it around this. I said it at some point in this reading. I said about using that empathy of yours. Yeah, it's right there. Deep down, I think this is something, at least the universe thinks, the energy around you thinks, it's something you need to do. You need your energy. You're doing a good deed here on some level. But I think it's bigger than that with the Wheel of Fortune here. What's on top? Yeah, it's a Hierophant. What did I just say? What did I do? Rewind. I said I think it's bigger than that. These are all big. There's big things happening all over the place. You know? I mean, these are the types of energies that are going on right now out in the world. I wish this channel wasn't Steve's Love Tarot. I just wish it was Steve's Tarot. And I could pull some of the offline readings for you guys. I wish I could. But I can't, because people can't handle it. They just fucking freak out. So, you know, I keep it soulmate related. But there's shit going on right now there's no going back from. There's no going back from. And right now in this connection, this is huge. This is a huge opportunity. It's this person over here, it's big. It's very big for them. This is huge energy for them. For you, spiritually altering. Can I put it that way? What's here? Yeah. Spiritually, I mean, it's Six of Wands, it's victory. What's the bridging energy? I'll pull one more, Page of Cups. It leads you to a new understanding of why you love, which is a new understanding of yourself. Why we love is a big deal. Why we do, it's the most powerful force affecting us, love. It's why we do what we do, you know. People filled with hate do things a certain way. Hate and love are basically the same energy. It's only the context that changes them. That's it. It's just the context. You hook it up to a machine, you can't tell the difference. You got to look at the context. Well, somebody's yelling at me. Well, that's not enough, right? They may be in love with you. That's why they're yelling at you. People don't always yell at you because they hate you, right? It's not usually the case. This gives you a new understanding. It's a spiritual awakening for you is what's going on right now. This is huge for you. It's going to play out differently for all of you, but I will say it's a new understanding of, gives you this, whatever's happening right now. In this energy at this point in time, the things that you understand, things that you let trigger you, that allow you to move forward. Because if you get triggered by something, it means that you're working against it. We don't get angry. If we're absolutely certain, we don't get angry if somebody contradicts it. right? And, you may be absolutely certain that you don't want to talk to this person, and when they show up, you become very enraged, and you throw the phone down, and you whatever. I need you to look at that. I need you to pause before you do that, all right? This, at the very least, you get a chance here to have a whole new approach to life, and I think that's really important. I think it's very rare, is what I think, all right? You don't know what you got till it's gone. And remember not to throw babies out with bathwater. Okay? You don't burn the house down when you crash a party. Keep that in mind going forward through your life. Because there's a lot of times where we're inclined to tell someone off. Get very emotional, whatever. Stop, pause, figure out why you're so emotional. There might be something very important in there. I think you learn that ability here. Or you hone it if you already have it. And I said learn, right? Yeah. Underneath that, what's underneath? Oh, look at that. There's my Knight of Cups. There he is. All right. Let's see where we go here. I think you learned where you set yourself wrong. I saw Seven of Swords fueling the Empress. I think you learned where you set yourself wrong. Where you've, And final message to you from the universe, the lovers, the love geese, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and there's that Magician that we couldn't escape. In a recent reading I did, was it, what reading was it we couldn't escape the Magician? What was it, Pluto direct? Pluto direct's obviously playing a big role from here forward, no doubt about it. Neptune moving back into Pisces is causing a lot of this emotions. It's the final tune-up needed on your soulmate cycle connection, on the connection with this person, absolutely. Just sort of to help you, I'm just going to say it. The Fickle Gal universe really wants you to have a victory here. Wants you to get a win. Really pulling for you. But probably feels like you won't. If you didn't get this reading, you probably would just, this is, because I think this is somebody you've long written off for a lot of you. I do, on some level. Again, because the energy is so charged, there's an element of revenge that comes in. I joke about it all the time. I say, I know somebody watching. There's at least a couple of people watching that want this person to reach out just so you can tell them to fuck off, right? That is very short-sighted in this energy. Be very careful about that. And I think the universe is trying to prevent it by telling you somebody who's usually very superficial. I'll give you two messages here. One, somebody who's usually very superficial has changed. Take what resonates. They are coming towards you, and I think you'll like what they have to say. Okay? That's one angle on this. For probably greater than 50% of you. For the rest of you, somebody's level of this is somebody who may have told you, this is a much smaller percentage of you, 10 or 20%. Maybe. But it's here, so I'm going to give it to you. Somebody may have told you they were unattracted to you, that you were unattractive. They may have actually insulted you. Okay? They might have. Well, I would go out with somebody like you, and that bothers you. Even if you don't know what the fuck does like me mean? Well, even if you never get that answer, it'll drive you crazy. It'll rattle your self-confidence a little bit. Somebody's changed their tune a little bit. All right? Somebody said that to you. I think you have a chance to find out here if you give them the chance. And I wouldn't blame you for throwing a rock at them if they showed up in front of you. I wouldn't blame you one bit. But if you give them a chance, you may find out that they actually liked you the whole time and you were their thing. And there isn't anybody like you, right? Air quotes, okay? That's your reading here. I'm going to extend the shit out of this one. I do have a devil. I do. He was right under this fucker right here. Yeah, we're going to extend the shit out of this one. And we'll pull some more on you in this energy. And we'll pull on where you're going. We'll pull on this connection a little bit, try to dig into what's going on on their side. I might do a fly on the wall maybe. We'll see. All right. Anyway, if you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. That's it. Good luck. All right.